It's a rainy, old, sunny coast, stormy, flooding day, and that's my favourite type of day. So I had a bit of an adventure in my backyard, pretty much. Going around Mount Coolum. It's the most amazing place. Look right up there through the bush. You can see the top of the mountain. It's about 208 metres above sea level at the top. There's some really cool facts about Mount Coolum and cool places to explore. So I'm gonna go check a few out. Let's go for a bit of an adventure. So I don't know if you can see right up behind me, right up the top of the mountain, there's a waterfall. I'm gonna go find the base of it soon. That waterfall only runs really rarely after really strong rain, so real proper heavy rain. So it's always a treat when you see it running. You can go up and have a little dip in the mountain water at the bottom. Mount Coolum itself, this was formed about 26 million years ago. So all this where I'm standing was actually sandstone, and then over the millions of years the sandstone wore away and this molten dome of lava had set. So millions of years ago this hot lava pushed through the sandstone plateau that was here, set underground, the ground wore away and just left this amazing mountain for us to call home. So many cool stories about this place. Let's keep going. I love this part here as you get closer to the waterfall. You hit a real rainforesty patch and you can see the water falling from the mountain up there. Just follow this little bush track. There are a lot of slippery areas and heaps of snakes here sometimes, but be careful. Such beautiful forest. You come up here, start to get your first view of the waterfall. Such an incredible place. $26 million years ago, when the magma formed up the top of the mountain here, it formed in a perfect water reservoir. So when it rains heavy, that reservoir fills up. Usually it just trickles out. Then when it rains really heavy, overflows, and that reservoir catches all the water from the top of the mountain into the reservoir, comes over, falls down this rock face like it's been doing for millions of years. One of the most incredible places. And to top it off, right at the bottom, we got a little bath of water there. And it's cold. So I can't come here without getting in there. Get the gear off and jump in. How incredible is it? And as the wind blows, the waterfall will change. It'll come down here, a gust of wind will come from this way, waterfall will end up falling over there, then coming down here, and that can all change in a matter of seconds. But what I'm going to do, have a little dip in here. How could you not? Seriously. Do it. Pretty bloody slippery, gotta be careful. cold, but it's bloody good. You can feel the energy coming off the mountain. There's a gust of wind that's moving the water around above me. In we go. Oh yeah. Magic. Oh. That's called the mountain cleanse. Seriously, you can feel the energy in this place. This must have been such a sacred site for the local indigenous that lived here thousands of years ago. We're only maybe 1k from the beach, down that way through the bush. Would have just been such a amazing place to be. I always love this tree behind me. It's grown straight out of the rocks. Put its roots out just to hold onto the mountain. And it's just thrived here for hundreds of years. And look at the spot it's in. Every time it rains heavy, it would just be sucking up all this spray from the waterfall. And it's just pure strength. Look at these roots. They're all the way down. So I'm going off the beaten track a bit today. I'm searching for somewhere that I've heard about, I've never found before. But apparently you can get to another cave, but it's quite dangerous to get to. And it's only really small, so I've heard about people camping in it in the 1960s and writing stuff on the walls, but whether we find it or not, don't know. I was talking before when I was in the little pond about how this place must have been a really special place for the local indigenous. It actually features in my favourite Dreamtime story of all time. You know, Coolum. So Coolum was a handsome warrior of the local tribe, and he had a beautiful woman called Maruchi, and they were in love. And one day a strong warrior from another tribe turned up, and this warrior and Coolum fought, and Coolum lost the battle. The other warrior, I'm getting really dense bush here, the other warrior actually cut Coolum's head off. He threw it in the ocean. And his head today, indigenous believe, is Majimba Island, just off the coast here. Somewhere I go fishing around all the time. And this here, this is Coolum's body, Mount Coolum. So after Maruchi's love of Coolum, when she lost him, she went inland. She cried and she cried, and she cried so much she formed a river, and that's now Maruchi River. And after she got done crying, she actually turned into a black swan. And that black swan marucci now travels around to the local billabongs in search of Coolum's spirit. So wherever you see a black swan and a billabong around the Sunshine Coast, that's marucci. Pretty cool story. I love the Dreamtime. Great way to talk to kids about nature and about your local area too. I've never been to this spot. It's pretty beautiful. Little plants hanging off the mountain. Awesome. This spot here is pretty cool. It's a massive overhang. Huge cave under the mountain. Massive. So high. You can see all the clips up here because rock climbers come here. It's a really popular rock climbing spot. Happens quite often. You get here and there's people hanging off rocks right up there. Mad place. I used to think that these caves must have been here for millions of years, but now I'm not so sure, because I found out back in the war ships used to anchor out here in the bay, and they used to use Mount Coolum as target practice. They'd shoot their missiles up here, and it kind of explains, if you look at the ground, it's just all broken shale around here. Yeah, it's huge. All the way down there, so you can still see it even though the overgrowth has taken over most of it. So yeah, pretty interesting fact. This is the target. Not have wanted to be standing here back then. Keep going. Pretty sure I found the second cave right up there. See a hole in the mountain. So that's obviously where a shell from a ship exploded. Apparently there's writing on the walls of scout groups from 1960 up there, but it's too risky to climb it today. It's so slippery. I don't even have a mobile phone with me. Mount Coolum also has a quarry. It's not used anymore, of course, but it was used to get stone. I don't know where they used it. I know they built the stairs up Mount Coolum with it, but you can find these patches all over the mountain. It's flattened out, so this used to be a bit of a access road for them. See the ground's cut away on the top. The flat section, a bit wider here. They probably turned around here. So I'm going to follow this road down this way and find the quarry, show you the quarry. That's another cool place. And here's the old quarry itself. Huge hole in the ground. You can hear all the frogs and the critters down there. They're loving the rain. When it hasn't been raining, you can go down and walk all around in there. I'm always worried about the snakes that have fallen in and can't get out. But they won't hurt you if you don't go near them. Hopefully. You can see the quarry how it went right up there, and it cut away the edge of the mountain. You look back up the mountain itself. That's about everything for today. That's without even climbing to the top. It's cool up there as well. Amazing views all around. You can see my house. It's over that way from up there. Magic place.